Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to my guide to Once Upon a Time in Gielinor on RuneScape 3. The way this quest works is that it's one quest that has 4 parts to it, and this video does contain all 4 parts. The names of those parts are Foreshadowing, Flashback, Fortune, and Finale, which you see on screen. And if you see any of these words throughout the video, that's what's referring to. There's also an epilogue that you can do once the quest is over. That's at the end of the video as well, and it's only 2 minutes long. I have timestamps in the description for every part and the epilogue. For the quests recommended, these are not required. They are only recommended because each respective part makes references to these quests. I've only done like 4 of them out of this whole list on the accounts that I played on, so you do not need them. In fact, you don't need anything at all for this quest. I even recommend that you don't bring anything, so let's just get right into it. To start the quest, go to the building in Varrock indicated by a yellow mark on this map. You can use the Varrock Lodestone to get near there, or the Varrock Teleport if you have one and don't have the Lodestone unlocked yet. I would recommend you go unlock the Varrock Lodestone when you get there though, if you haven't done so already. It will be helpful later on in this quest and in other aspects of the game in general. Talk to Relomia and accept the quest to start the main quest, I guess you can call it, and then you have to accept a second time to start Foreshadowing, which is the name of part 1 out of 4 for this quest. Click on the party table to receive punch and a party hat. The chat options don't matter. Click on the punch to drink it and wear the party hat. Talk to Relomia and she's going to tell 3 stories in a row with incorrect details. The order in which she tells the stories in are not going to be the same order for everyone, and the chat options that are given may also not be in the same order. So on screen right now is the subject of whatever story she's telling, and then the chat option you're supposed to pick. You don't even need to read the conversations. If you just see one of these chat options, just pick that one. You won't get the same one twice. You're going to get wasted, pass out, and wake up in Def's office, which sounds like a pretty bad night out. Just finish the conversation with him. Enter the door to northeast, also known as Closure's Study. Go into a room to the north. Talk to Closure. Go to a room to the south. Talk to Delrith the Demon and select the chat options right on screen. Talk to Elvarg the Dragon to receive her last will and testament. Talk to Count Draynor the Vampire. If you have the Draynor Village Lodestone unlocked, use that and go south to the bank. If you don't have it unlocked, I'll show you this once how to get out of here and unlock it. Exit through a doorway to the south. Go further south all the way until you see a stick with a lamp, I guess. That's what it looks like to me, but the official name is Death's Hourglass. Click on that and you'll be back in Draynor right next to Draynor Village Lodestone. Just click on the Lodestone to unlock it, as it will be very helpful throughout the remainder of this quest. So the rest of this guide is going to assume you have it unlocked, and like I said, go south from Lodestone to the bank. Use the last will and testament on any bank to receive Elvarg's treasure hoard. Go to kitchen in the Draynor Manor to the north. I use the Lodestone teleport to Draynor Village again just to get a little closer. click on the range to turn it off. You have to go back to Closure Study. I'll teach you how to get back. Use the Lodestone teleport to Draynor Village. It's actually kind of a pain to get out of here, so this is definitely the better option. You click on this specific spot nearby to north to enter Death's Hourglass. Go north to Death's office. Enter Closure Study using the door to the east. Talk to Elvarg and select either chat option. Talk to Count Draynor. Go to a room to north. Talk to Closure. Go back to where you started the quest in Varrock. You can use the Varrock Lodestone to get near there. Talk to Relomia and select the chat options right on screen. Go back to Closure. Talk to Closure, and that is going to be the end of Foreshadowing, the first part of this quest. We got 3 more parts to go. Talk to Closure and accept the quest to start Flashback, part 2 out of 4 for this quest. You'll get a cutscene, just stand by and watch. Go back to the bar in Varrock. You can use the Varrock Lodestone to get near there. Walk towards the bartender and he should automatically talk to you. If not, then talk to him and he'll give you a handwritten message. Click on the message to read it. Go to a building northeast of Varrock. Talk to Relomia to receive the stack of closure's biographies. Go back to closure. Talk to closure. Go to a room to the south in the very southeast corner. Talk to Merlin to enter a memory. Right-click the manipulator in your inventory and choose Play. Right-click the manipulator again and choose Restart. Click on the NPC that shares the same name as you to interact and select the third option that says Excalibur. Interact with Laceric to change the name until it's called Giant Crystal. It should require 2 clicks. Interact with the Merlin Sucks shield on the west wall to change its name to Wall Shield. It should only require 1 click. Right-click the manipulator again and choose Play. Once you're back in the office, talk to Merlin. Talk to Ozan to the west to enter another memory. Right-click the manipulator and choose Play. Right-click the manipulator and choose Restart. Interact with Ozan and select the second chat option that says Jump Second. Interact with the NPC version of you and select the first chat option that says Jump First. Enter the portal to get down to ground level. Interact with the empty cart until his name changes to Cart. It should only require 1 click. Then step through the portal again to get back on the roof. Right-click the manipulator and choose Play. It actually wasn't necessary to come back up here, but the view was better. Did anyone else realize they were really trying to do the Assassin's Creed jump earlier into the cart without the hay? Let me tell you, the height or distance of the jump doesn't matter. There just needs to be hay in that cart. Once you're back in the office, talk to Ozan. Talk to Ava to the north to enter another memory. Right-click the manipulator and choose to Play. Right-click the manipulator and restart. Interact with the NPC version of you and select the second chat option that says Undead Chickens. Investigate lever B on the east wall until his name changes to just lever. It should require 2 clicks. Investigate the spooky clock on the west wall until his name changes to wardrobe. It should require 2 clicks. Right-click the manipulator and choose to play. Once you're back in the office, talk to Ava. Go talk to Closure, and that'll be end of part 2 flashback. 2 more parts to go. Talk to Closure, and accept the quest to start Fortunes, part 3 out of 4 for his quest. Go into a room to the south. Talk to Ariane to the southwest. Talk to Sir Tiffy to the north. Talk to Zanuck to the east. Talk to Closure and select the chat options run on screen. Go to a wheat field in Draynor Village shown by a yellow mark on this map. You can use a lodestone to Draynor Village to quickly get near there. Pick up 3 spooky scarecrows. They're the ones with watermelons as heads. There's one if you run directly east from the entrance. Another one is up against the middle of the western fence. And the last one is in the northeast corner. Go back towards the Draynor Village lodestone. Go behind where the entrance to Death's Hourglass is, and you'll see a marker directly to the north. Click on that to place one of the scarecrows. There's another marker slightly to the southwest. Click on that to place a second scarecrow. The last marker is once again to the southwest. Click on that to place the last scarecrow. Go back to Closure. Talk to Closure, receive a sword. Teleport to Draynor Village lodestone. Go west to where you place the last scarecrow. There's another marker right behind that last scarecrow. Click on that to place a sword there. Go back to Closure. Talk to Closure. Go to the bar in the southeast corner of Iraq. After his next part, you cannot have anything on you, so you should actually take this opportunity and go to the bank on the way there. Although in the beginning of the video I did advise you not to bring anything, so if you listen to that, the only thing you should actually have on you is the handwritten message from earlier in the quest, which you can just destroy. You also can't have any auras, pets, or familiars. Talk to Relomia. Why is this lady always in a bar, by the way? After she knocks you back, talk to her again, and you can select any chat option. Go back to closure. Talk to closure, and select the first chat option that says yes. When you're teleported outside, finish up that conversation. Relomia will start walking, just follow her. There's no option to actually do that, you have to do it manually, and she'll occasionally stop in front of the scarecrows that you planted, except they're now called evil goons. Every time she stops in front of one of them, talk to her to get her to attack it. Do this with all 3 scarecrows. When you get to the sword behind the last scarecrow, talk to her again, which will trigger a fight after their conversation. You will not die, do not worry if you're an Ironman, you're supposed to let her win the fight. Once you're back in Closure's office, talk to him, and that'll be end of part 3, Fortunes, 1 more part to go. Talk to Closure and accept the quest to start finale, and if the name was not a dead giveaway, this is the last part of the quest. Here we go. Go into a room to the south. Talk to Cammy in the northwest corner and select the first chat option that says yes. Talk to Relomia and select the chat options right on screen. Click on the big green door to the north to assign an ally. Select the first chat option to choose Cammy. Find the strange symbol to the east as an option to assign ally. Select the third chat option to choose Sojabo. Click on one of the big balls in the middle, also known as an intricate lock, to assign ally. Select the second option to choose Hanovi. Talk to Relomia, and select the fourth option to play back memories to get a cutscene. After the cutscene, talk to Cammy. Talk to Meg in the southeast corner, and select the first option that says yes. Talk to Relomia, and select the options right on screen. Click on the front door to the north to assign ally. Select the first option that says Meg. Go a bit south to get off the bridge. Slightly to the west, there's a single black knight. Click on him to assign ally. Select the second chapter that says Eva Cashian. Go east until you see a step ladder looking object, but it's actually called roof access. Click on that to assign ally, and select the third option to select Captain Higgs. Talk to Relomia on the bridge, and select the fourth option to play back memory to get a cutscene. After the cutscene, talk to Meg. Talk to Philipe Carnillean, and select the first option that says yes. Talk to Relomia, and select the options right on screen. Go slightly south and click on the pillar called Defender position to assign ally, and select the second option to choose Commander Ziliana. Click on the World Gate controls between the Defender position and select the first option to choose Philipe. Click on the World Gate to the south, also known as the Bright Inquisitor, and select the third option that says Namora. Talk to Relomia, and select the fourth option to play back memory to get a cutscene. After the cutscene, talk to Philipe. Go talk to Closure. Talk to Closure again. Wait, that is actually not the end of the quest yet, it's just the end of the finale part. If you click continue, finish up that conversation with Closure, that will be the end of the quest. But I still have one more thing to show you in the video. There's an epilogue to this quest that you can do. It only takes 2 minutes, and you can unlock Closure's robes as a cosmetic override, so I'm going to show you that right now. Talk to Closure until he teleports away. Open the door to the northwest and select the first chapter that says yes. Click on the drawers to the east to invade Closure's privacy to get a clue scroll. Read the clue scroll. Go to the center of Draynor village. Talk to Relomia and select the first chapter that says Once Upon a Time in Gielinor to get the next step of the clue scroll, so read that. Talk to Relomia again and select the first chapter that says Once Upon a Time in Gielinor. Stand on the square to the east of Relomia, right click the clue scroll, and choose to dig to receive a reward casket. Once you open it, that's it for the clue scroll and this video, so I hope you found it helpful. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for future videos to come if you haven't already. Catch you later. Peace.